is up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Comfort and Chaos. But this time, as you can tell, I'm not in the studio. Will and I both are not in our normal studio. We are actually, this is the Comfort and Chaos mobile edition, where we are on the ground with you guys in this great land of this great country. But this is a special edition, and Will, he's standing by at another location right now. You guys will see him here in a bit, because today's edition is we're going to go over some questions that were sent over to Will and I, get more insight and more his perspective. But in the meantime, team, if you haven't already, thanks for tuning in. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, be part of the Comfort and Chaos community. We also launch our Comfort and Chaos shop, which is the links will be in the description down below, along with that lovely flag, which unfortunately is not here, but you know what? That flag represents this great, great country of ours, which you can see behind me. Okay, so without further ado, we're not going to waste too much of your guys' time. I am going to go over these questions. So Will, I hope you're ready. Do you believe in aliens? Will, do you believe in aliens? And if so, explain. If not, explain. Second question, the middleman, as a libertarian, you know, President Trump has a lot of policies. Which one of those policies are you going to enforce and hold him accountable to the most? That means talk the talk, walk the walk. That is what the community wants to know. And finally, Will, World War III, is it closer than... Are we literally on the brink of World War III? Or is the media just being the media? Those are great questions, community, and I thank you guys for asking that. And you know what? I won't go into these until... Let's hear what Will has to say. Will, I'm sending it to you.
What is up, brother? Good to see you made it out to the great wild wilderness, out of that urban jungle, as you can see here. Nice and chilly from the great mountains of Colorado at the undisclosed location. So let's get after it. Do I believe in aliens? Yes, man. Yeah, I believe in aliens. I absolutely 1000% believe there has got to be something else out there in this vast universe. I was listening to Neil deGrasse Tyson the other day talking about how there are more stars out there than there are grains of sand on the beaches of this world. And when you think of it that way and what is needed to support life, you can see that glorious sun setting behind me. There's got to be something else out there. Does that necessarily mean it's intelligent? I don't know. Why is it only hillbillies that see it? Why are only hillbillies the ones who are figuring out that aliens love fingering buttholes? I don't know. You tell me, man. But do I think there's something else out there? Yeah. Does it want to come here? I don't know. I don't think so. So we'll close that question at hell yeah. There's something else out there. Does it come here? I don't know, man. Well, I guess we'll find out one day, hopefully, right? Or maybe not. Maybe it's Independence Day, and Will Smith's gonna jump out and keep those aliens off our motherfucking Earth. I don't know, we'll see. All right, man, question 2. Great question. What do I expect? Where am I going to hold Daddy Trump the most accountable? There's a bunch of different things. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing if he can get after it. What does Elon do with Doge? But probably, closing the border to illegal migration, I think, is a huge thing. I think that's been really a big issue with internal to our country. He's already started it by threatening to impose tariffs against Canada and Mexico if they don't stop illegal drugs and migrants coming across the border. The fentanyl that's coming in through China, that's how it's getting here. So, that's a massive issue for our nation, and I hope, if I'm going to hold him accountable for one thing, that's probably number one on the list, and it seems like he's already kind of getting after it. Canada, Mexico, already talking about coming to the table to negotiate. Mexico initially taking a hard stance. But we'll see. We'll see how it gets there. I'm looking forward to it, man. Is World War III, the threats of World War III, is it overblown? Is it on our doorstep? I don't know, man. It's kind of a weird time right now. With everything that's going on in Ukraine, I think that's probably, if it's going to kick off, that's probably where it's going to kick off initially. You've got also China, right? What are they going to do with Taiwan? The stuff going on in the South China Sea with the Philippines, all potential boiling points that would drag numerous nations into a conflict. And we'll see what this next administration does. I really do. I hope that they can simmer things down, and end, some wars that are going on, specifically Ukraine, and then we're already seeing some potential peace, at least between Lebanon and Israel in the Middle East. We'll see where that goes. It's one button push, one mistake away from a significant escalation in conflict. And we're not in a good place. We're definitely not in a good place with multiple nuclear armed nations on the brink. We've got other nations, North Korea jumping in Ukraine, South Korea threatening to jump in. One stray rocket from the Ruskies goes into Poland, or, does that bring up an Article 5 situation where everybody's got to jump in from NATO? It's not a good place, man. Do I think it's overblown? No, I don't think it's overblown. But I'm cautiously optimistic that things are going to kind of settle down here in the next 6 to 8 months. And hopefully we can get back to, not threatening each other with nuclear annihilation. So, I don't know. We'll see, man. But that's what I got from this freezing ass cold out here in Colorado. I've got my sweet Woobie hoodie going. And so we'll see, man. I don't know. That's what I got. Back over to you, brother.
Thank you for that, Will. And yes, I will agree with you, definitely. We are definitely living in some challenging times, as you guys know, we continuously talk about. But I am kind of hopeful. I'm hopeful, and I'm hoping to put the trust in those that we have now elected to put in charge. And I agree with you definitely in the, when it comes to that foreign policy, that is something that I'm definitely going to hold our leadership accountable from my foxhole, just as we as leaders in the military are held accountable. And it comes down to that level of ownership, and that's what I'm looking for, and I'm definitely hoping for the best, team, but also you got to prepare and plan for the worst too, and I always talk about that, and we talk about that here in Comfort in Chaos, where guys, you got to, value your circles, take care of those who are close to you, and always have a plan, but hope for the best, hope for the best. And in this sense, guys, I'm very hopeful, like you said, Will, I definitely, these are challenging times and issues that we should be paying attention to. Every single one of you should be paying attention to. So definitely pay attention. But let's go ahead. Let's hope for the best. And in the end, though, we will find comfort in this chaos, and we will get through it. You will be taken care of. We will be taken care of. That's one of the greatest things about this great country of ours, other than this view right here. Other than this view. And Will, it definitely looks cold over there. So, and it's pretty cold here at my location as well. So, either way, guys, thank you all for tuning in. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and let us know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think about this mobile Comfort in Chaos episode? We're still going to bring it to you guys. We're not going to leave you hanging. We're not going to leave you hanging at all. We're going to bring it. And if it means we got to be outside in the cold, on location, on site, well then damn it, we're going to do it. All right, guys. I can't wait to talk to you soon. And Will, I'll be seeing you in the studio soon as well. So definitely. So guys, hit that like button, hit the subscribe, and I'll see you on the next episode.